Hey everybody, Megaplex 2017, doing the obligatory video. Rose is of course busy arting, we got some commissions, and in the bottom corner here I'll have a little video of the table without a lot of people around so you can see what the front of it looks like. Here we are in the hotel room. As always, Rose is diligently working on art. I this time have brought my Xbox One so I can play and game and listen to podcasts so I don't get too grumpy or bored, which actually happens sometimes at these cons. So far it's been a good con. Lots of room in the dealer's room, which we were pleasantly surprised about, and hopefully maybe I'll have some more videos from there. In an ongoing tradition, on my birthdays I seem to always be up before the sun is up to do something. And this actually goes back to like my 18th birthday. Remember I got up really early and a bunch of my friends, we went over to Cocoa Beach to see the sunrise and hang out and surf and whatnot. I remember doing that. And it just almost seems to be a thing I do now, and I don't actually mind it. I'm a morning person, but here I am waking up very early in the morning to take some of Rose's stuff for our convention here to her haste. Hey Mackenzie!
Hi Mackenzie!
Thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. Here we're at the convention once again. You'll come to one of these one days, but this is us in the Artist Alley getting ready for our final day here. But thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. These are a couple quick pictures of commissions that Rose did. We're going to talk over them real quick. This is Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I did the badge for Pop-Tart last year, actually, but I got to see her this year, and she was still wearing it in her suit, which is cool.
This was a cute little couple. They found this really cool badge that you did, and it's kind of cut in half for them.
And then this was a sketch I did on Sunday, I believe, yeah, for a little girl.
This is what is it called?
A circle.
That's something I've never heard of, and who knows. This one right here is a very kind of graphic, kind of beheaded fox.
It's called Candy Gore. That's him picking up the badge in his suit.
And this is also a cute badge you did for like a younger type of furry in training.
Yeah, he's super sweet. He commissioned me last year, and then he wanted commission done for his new suit.
This was was it Kunhu? What is it considered?
It's a five-tailed kitsune.
There we go. Here's a cute little, what is he in a Navy uniform?
Yeah, and he's an Arctic fox.
What about this one we got here?
That is a wolf-fox hybrid, I believe.
Yes, and this is him coming up
holding
the picture.
And this is him coming to pick it up in suit, which is really cute.
I really like this one, the bunny, which is kind of cute. It has a broken heart over the eye.
Yeah, sad bunny. And then this is one of the Galaxy Crystal badges that I got to do.
And this is real quick, Blair, our furry friend.
Stardust.
And then here's us talking more.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so wrap up for Megaplex 2017.
One of the other megas.
Real quick, the cool thing is the dealer's room was in this huge room, like one of the biggest rooms we've been in for a dealer's of a small convention.
It was nice because it was freezing, but it stunk.
What happened was this con, there were some issues with construction, so that where the convention was supposed to be was moved. So that we were put in this huge room. There was so much just large empty spaces between the tables and behind the tables. Like everybody loved the amount of room that was there.
Yeah, there was a ton of space behind the tables.
It was also super mega cold, like crazy cold, like
People
65
brought in comforters.
65 to 70 degrees cold. Like some artists or dealers that were in some hallways where the vents came down on were freezing. Like they had literally brought in comforters and were bundling up.
Yeah.
The fursuiters loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was cold, but a lot of people were definitely bundled up. And anybody dressed for normal Florida like summer wear was not.
They're like, we weren't expecting it to be this cold. I'm like, this is why I take a hoodie everywhere.
Rose also mentioned that it kind of stunk in there.
Yeah, it stunk.
It did
in
kind
there
of have like
really
a mildewy
bad.
smell, but you got used to it quickly.
It stunk really bad, yeah, but you get used to it. Like if the smell goes away,
yeah,
your nose gets used to it.
Another thing, because there was still construction on the main convention area. It was split, the whole convention itself was spread across 3 different buildings.
Yeah, I didn't even bother to go to either of the other two.
It wasn't until the last day that I went to the other 2 to see what they looked like, and there was something Rose was going to the main room to find, and she got not lost, but it wasn't as easy as you'd hoped it to be.
Yeah.
Which especially for people attending the convention was a little bit confusing because you go from like super mega death cold in the dealer's room to like hotel lobby to outside to go to another building.
And there was some place that was selling Starbucks in there, but I never found it.
She kept seeing people walk around Starbucks.
I'm like, I want Starbucks. But I brought energy drinks. I brought Red Bull, so I felt like, what's the point?
Overall, we did okay sales-wise, and we definitely had a dealer's table this time and didn't do Artist Alley. The cool thing about Artist Alley is it also had more room. And it was never super full. Like, we don't believe anybody complained. The guy who keeps in charge and runs all that did a great job this year.
Yeah, he's very friendly.
Yeah, he was very friendly. I don't know his name either, but he basically
His
recognized
glasses.
us right off the bat, which
He's
was
like,
really
"Hey,
cool.
you guys."
He did a really good job overwatching and keeping the whole place well. Didn't hear any complaints about that. I also, some other guy that we were next to who sells like the LED lights and stuff that we were next to last year recognized us and talked to us. It's kind of cool, like having a little bit of a just getting
rapport
yeah.
with some people.
Sales-wise, we did okay. The commissions were about the same as last year, but that's taking account last year we were only in for 2 days instead of 3.
Yeah,
and we didn't pay for a table.
But there was a lot more competition this year.
This year,
competition. There were a lot of fellow artists.
A lot of artists, because of last year, got dealers' rooms this year, and that doubled the
Dealers'
size
tables,
of dealers' tables. In which case, there was probably twice as many artists to get commissions from. But of course, the attendance didn't double from like 5 to 10. Sorry, 5,000.
5 to 10 million.
5,000 to 10,000.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit more of a demand issue, more supply than demand. There was also people selling a lot more adult items. Some really cool high-end adult items to the point where like I was even interested in getting some.
Some nice dakimakuras, some nice prints, some nice wall scrolls.
Just really good stuff.
Good stuff from multiple different artists. Like one was Inked Fur and the other was Paw to Press. Yeah.
But these people we haven't seen them at conventions like this before.
Yeah.
So if you have X amount of disposable income and you might get a commission or some type of high-end adult stuff, I see people doing that.
Yeah, because it's easy to commission an artist online, but like depending upon your living situation, you can't necessarily buy nice adult stuff discreetly. Whereas if you're at a convention, you purchase it with cash that you've brought with yourself, and then you're transport it home discreetly.
So that was
more
really
so than ordering something online. So I mean,
that was cool to see, but once again, kind of probably hit into the overall bottom line.
Potentially, yeah.
There's a lot of service dogs.
Yeah,
there's like people having service dogs at their tables, like working.
There was a corgi, there was a greyhound, there was a German Shepherd, beautiful German Shepherd.
A lot of service dogs. And then real quick, one of the things that annoyed Rose was there's these people selling bags, and it was their first year being an official business. They had a spiel that they would hit constantly, and we were right next to them. And it's just one of those things you hear over and over and over again.
They were nice. It's just
they were good people.
I just heard it 10 million times, and she had a very good speaking voice, which had the unfortunate effect of me being able to easily hear.
They were very proud of what they had achieved, and I understand that.
It was a quality product. They were nice. Like,
but it was just
don't get me wrong. It's just I get easily irritated by hearing things over and over. They're very nice.
And then once again, the hotel where the convention took place, we actually bailed on because they didn't have a microwave or fridge in it.
Yeah, we did. I did have a booking there, and then we're like, we're just gonna go stay at this hotel a mile down the road that we've stayed at before for multiple conventions.
The days in by the convention center we've done for a GP and a MegaCon, and I love it there.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's relatively cost effective. It has all the amenities we need.
They have a fridge, and they have a microwave.
And it's right down the road from a lot of stuff. The cool thing about it was there was a parking lot across from the con that we parked in to use as temporary parking we didn't have to pay for, which was really nice. Like that we saved a lot of money just on overhead this time around.
Yeah.
But that was really cool. And as you saw in the video before this, I left early one morning to do a preload out. But it was also my birthday weekend, so Sunday, of course, was my birthday. Next year, it does look like my birthday's on the Monday after. So we'll probably definitely be going to Megaplex next year. I don't see a reason why we wouldn't. And we'll probably get the hotel for longer. But overall, it was a good experience. Like, it was definitely better than last year. 100% better than last year. Less stressful.
Because you didn't have to get up at the butt crack of dawn, and we were able to set up and leave everything set up on Thursday.
So that was very nice.
That's always the nice thing about having a dealer's table. You can set up everything and leave it set up.
So we definitely enjoyed it. It was a good time. It was more relaxing. And now you have a bunch of commissions to do, which we are currently trying to work.
I have 9. 4 digital ones and 2, 4, 5 real media ones.
We just got the work all figured out.
I just charted it all.
But as everybody, thank you for watching. And then hopefully, I know I don't do a lot of these update videos because a lot of stuff is going on last year. And then even this year, even more stuff is going on, which some of you know about, some of you might not know about. But we'll probably have videos up or talking about stuff later on. But thank you guys all for watching. And we'll catch you next time, which will probably be a while.
Peace.